Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Jim McDonald Around Town. I'm Jim. Today I wanted to talk about mail. So as a contractor overseas, trying to keep in touch with people can be difficult. I know back in 1994 when I went in the Marine Corps, there was basically two ways to keep in touch with people. You either called them on a payphone or you wrote them a letter. Email was just getting popular, but it was more like 1998 when I started using email. That's when I was working in an office environment for my battalion, and I had access to use email. So I learned how to do email. Gave me another option for keeping in touch with family back home and friends, but it was not common. So basically, you either wrote a letter, or you went and bought a phone card. $20 got you about 16 minutes. You went and stood in line. You know, Sunday nights, good luck. You probably had 15 people in front of you by the time you got there, and 40% of the phones didn't even work. And the ones that did smelled like cigarettes. You couldn't sit down. They were nasty. But that was your only option for calling anybody, really. So you did what you did. But now, oh my gosh, you know, today, our kids don't know what that struggle's like. They've got cell phones, they've got iPads, they've got computers, they've got Instagram message, they've got Facebook Messenger, they've got Snapchat, you can send messages to TikTok. I mean, there's a plethora, of communication methods now. FaceTime, Skype, if anybody Skypes anymore. You got Signal, you got WhatsApp. I mean, the list goes on and on. There's really no excuse to not keep in touch with people anymore. But before I left, I told my kids I wanted them to write me letters. So what I did was, I wrote my address and I stamped them, probably, 4 or 5 for each kid. And I told them every time they sent me a letter, I would give them $5. Now, should I have to bribe my kids? No. But if there's incentive, I know when I was a kid, you were going to catch me writing any letters. I was lucky to get my name on a card for grandma and grandpa, But if they had told me I was going to make $5 every time I wrote a letter, yeah, I'd have been writing letters all summer. So I continue to send them letters with the information that they need. So all they got to do is fill out the paper inside. But it's more than just a way for them to make money. I want them to learn how to write a letter. I don't remember them ever really doing that much in school, but I'm probably wrong. I could be wrong. But I don't really remember them talking about writing letters in school. So I figured, if nothing else, they can make a little money and learn something at the same time. Work on their penmanship, which if I showed you some of these letters, you would agree with me. They still need to work on their penmanship, but I can't bust them too bad. My penmanship's not that great. So practice is practice. But, I continue to send them letters, like I said, so they can fill them out and send them back. And I haven't gotten much. It's been a year since I left, almost a year. It'll be a year this week. And I haven't gotten any letters in a while. But we talk, so it's fun still. But I'm still gonna, ask them to write me letters once in a while so I can get them to practice some more. And just, it forces them to think and write some stuff down, think about their day. And it's cool. I think it's cool. This is a lost art form. Email has taken the place of the letter. Instant gratification through email. But there's something to be said, at least there was when I was in the Marine Corps. You lived to get mail. And this is something my little girl, Jimmy, that's me and her. She throws these little Post-it notes in there once in a while. I'm the guy with she calls it spiky hair. I need to shave it. But anyway, it's a good way to keep in touch, and that's what I like to do when I'm in Kuwait. So that's just one more option for you to keep in touch with your kids. Teach them something along the way, maybe give them a little cash. bribe them, whatever you want to call it. It's all good. But even if you're at home in the States, down the street, or if you're like me and you're half a world away, this is a great way for kids to keep in touch. Something I would recommend that you do with your kiddos anyway. So if you've got any ideas that you want to share on how you keep in touch with your kids, either from other countries or down the street, like I said, just because you're not living in the same house doesn't mean you can't stay in contact. One of my buddies likes to make videos and puts them on his YouTube channel, only his kids can see them. That's a good idea as well. So if you've got any ideas, throw them in the comments down below. If you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it if you give me a like and a subscribe so we can keep this channel going. And I'm open to your suggestions. Thanks. Hope you guys have a great day.